stop reaching, bro.
For real.
Man, I ain't reaching for nothing, bro.
I
ain't reaching for nothing,
Stop
bro.
fucking
I'm
reaching.
putting on my shoes.
Stop
I'm putting on my
reaching.
shoes. I'm putting on my shoes. I'm putting on my shoes. I'm putting on my shoes.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abiyah, former police officer and sheriff deputy. The point of sharing these videos is to get police officers, sheriff deputies, and just government officials as a whole to respect the rights of the people and understand that we have rights. Unfortunately, sometimes, like when we receive the videos, we don't always have all of the information. And when we attempt to get all of the information as far as follow-ups, where do you stand now as far as what's going on with this particular situation? I know I have experienced, and I'm sure other channels have maybe experienced this as well, that communication kind of ceases. But that's kind of the situation that I have today. But in this particular video, it was so frustrating to me that I wanted to show it anyway. So I don't have the name of the officer, but I'm pretty sure this is Miami-Dade Police Department located in South Florida, where this officer is pointing a gun at the passenger. And if you listen closely, he states, I can do this. After being questioned why he pointing a gun, he states, because I can. And so when we hear things like this, when we see things like this, it's infuriating. It's extremely angry. It makes you angry, right? And it's even more frustrating when you don't have the complete story. And for that, I apologize. I don't have any follow-up information at the time, and I am working on it, but I still want to share this video so you guys can see and continue to see, and so we can continue to support and let our voices be heard when it comes down to injustices like the one we're about to watch. So again, I will continue to work on trying to figure out the rest of the information. As soon as I hear back, I'll let you guys know. But this is what I have so far. This is Miami-Dade Police Department. Let's check it out.
Try to hang up the phone. What's up with this nigga?
Man, what's up?
Oh, excuse me, you're not supposed to be pointing a firearm at us. You're not supposed to be pointing a firearm.
I already told you, put your hands right here, dude.
Bro, don't touch me,
Sir.
bro. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. Why you touching me?
The thing on the side, dummy.
What's up, man? Don't touch me,
By
man.
the damn door, dummy.
Man, what's up,
You don't
man?
even fucking know how to control the fucking car, dumbass.
Dude, are you gonna open the door or not?
For what?
Unlock the damn door, dummy.
Let him unlock the door.
By
What?
the damn handle,
Let him unlock the door.
dumbass.
So that way it's safer. Just let him
Fucking
unlock the
idiot.
door. Show them
All
that
you
you're
gotta
trying
say
to-
is unlock the fucking door, dumbass.
Oh,
Dumbass.
excuse me. Excuse me, what's the reason that we getting pulled over?
Fuck. I don't be on none of that dumbass shit, bro. I don't be on none of that shit, bro.
Excuse me.
Fuck.
Excuse me.
Go grab my phone, hang up my shit. I'm on the fucking phone.
Excuse me.
Speaker. Hell wrong, you nigga. Don't grab me. I ain't doing shit wrong. Fuck you grabbing me for? Boy, you lucky you a police. Boy, I do it to your ass, boy. For real.
Hey, stop reaching, bro.
For real.
Man, I ain't reaching for nothing, bro.
Stop fucking
I ain't reaching for nothing,
Stop
bro.
fucking
I'm putting
reaching.
on my shoes.
Stop
I'm putting on
fucking
my
reaching.
shoes. I'm putting on my 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 shoes. I'm putting on my
Stay in
shoes.
the
Why
car.
you pointing that gun at me?
Stay in
Why
the
you pointing that
car.
gun at me? Why you pointing that gun at me? Why you pointing that gun at me? Why you pointing that gun at me? Why you pointing the gun at me? Why you pointing the gun at me? Why you pointing the gun at me? I ain't reaching. Why you pointing the gun at me? 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 Why you pointing the gun at me?
I'm not pointing
Why you pointing the gun at me, man? What's up? What's the problem? Why you pulling us over?
Pull us over for no
What's up?
fucking reason, nigga.
Why you pulling us over?
Watch you come after us.
Why you pulling us over?
Wait,
You was
nigga.
right there, just standing right there.
Why you pulling
And
us
then when we
over?
passed, you just want to come behind us for what?
Nigga just
For what?
pulled out. Fuck
what?
with you.
And why you pulling us over?
Nigga.
Ain't no guns in here. Ain't no guns in here.
So the confusion is no one knows why this traffic stop was conducted. They're asking repeatedly, why did you pull us over? And that's one thing the officer fails or refuses to state. He will say anything else, but he will not tell them why he pulled them over. And he's making wild accusations about them having guns when so far in this video, we don't see any guns that ever found. So you see the officer, he's just holding the passengers. The guy in the back seat, he's holding him at gunpoint. He's telling him, hey, don't reach, but he's putting on his shoes. And it's going to just get worse. He's going to try and snatch him out the cars, and it gets pretty ugly. When that part comes up, I will kind of cut that part out for the YouTube bot's sake, so they don't just take down the entire video. But the question is, why are these guys being pulled over? And the answer is never given.
Ain't no guns in here. Ain't no guns in here. Ain't no guns in here. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. He just came out of nowhere for what? We was just going to the house right there.
Listen, we were cool, right?
We cool.
All right, you call the police.
Ain't shit cool.
Bro, I don't know. You just pointed a gun at me
I did.
for no reason, and you know I'm not armed. I'm not armed, and they say for your safety, you detain the whole whip, and you sit them on the outside of this car, and you check the car. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And it's on camera. You did not try to detain the whole car.
You did it. You did it.
You upped your firearm, and you know it was not right.
Yeah. If you want to have a conversation, we'll have it after.
No, bro, because you know you wrong, bro. And you know you're not supposed to be talking to nobody on the back of the seat. You only supposed to be talking to the driver.
Okay.
Your concern is with the driver, not the back seat.
Yeah, because back seats don't shoot, right?
Well,
Okay.
we don't have no firearm.
I don't know you like that, right?
We don't have no firearm.
I don't care.
That's why you
It
take us
doesn't
out
matter.
the car and you check. You gotta have an
Hey,
understanding.
don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch
You
me.
gotta,
Don't touch
wait,
me.
you
Don't
gotta
touch
ask.
me.
I said
Yo, don't touch me.
Bro, step
Yo,
out,
don't touch
bruh.
me, bro.
Bro, step
For
out.
what? For what? For what?
Hey,
For
get in the
what?
car.
For
Get
what?
in the fucking car.
For what? Oh,
Now, we are aware that when an officer requests or orders a driver out of the car, Pennsylvania versus Mims, that you're supposed to get out. Even in Maryland v. Wilson, even the passenger is required to step out of the vehicle if the officer orders you out. But here's where we have some type of de-escalation. They're talking back and forth, and the passenger is venting his frustration, stating that you should not have pointed a gun at us. For what? We don't have guns. You pull us over. We don't know why you pulled us over. And now one of your first actions was to pull out your gun and aim it at us. And the response of the officer was, well, people in the backseat don't shoot. Well, you don't know if they were going to shoot or not. You never even approached them in a de-escalated manner. And now as they're talking, now he wants the passenger to step out of the vehicle. Instead of saying, hey, step out of the vehicle, his first action is to walk over to the car and reach into the car, which would cause anyone who is, especially an innocent person, to naturally pull back and be like, hey, why are you touching me? So you can't just go over and reach into the car. At least if you want them out of the vehicle, as a police officer who's supposed to be trained in de-escalation, as a police officer, you should state, hey, step out of the vehicle, not instantly walk over while reaching in the vehicle, simultaneously saying, hey, get out of the vehicle. That's not going to work. It is a natural reaction that I don't want you touching me, and I have the right for you not to touch me. This entire approach is wrong. The female officer is a little better. She de-escalates a little bit more, but you can barely hear her in the video. You have to listen carefully. But this guy does not deserve to have a badge or immediately retrained. This is ridiculous.
Get off me, yo. For what? For what? For what? Get off me, man.
Okay. Okay.
I want your badge.
You be
Yo, get off me, yo. Get off me, yo. Get off me, yo. Get off me. Get off me. What's wrong with you? Get off me.
Stay in the car now.
Yo, don't touch
now
me.
you ain't staying the fucking
Don't
car.
touch me.
Stay in the car now.
Yo, don't touch
now
me.
you ain't staying the fucking
Don't
car.
touch me, yo. Don't touch me, yo.
What happens? You get out the
Don't
car.
touch me, yo. Don't touch me, yo. Don't touch me, yo.
Here, listen,
Get
bro.
your don't touch me, bro.
Okay, I don't have mine out.
Get off me, yo.
It's him.
It's him. It's gonna be okay. We got more people coming.
He's violating protocol.
Yes.
Fuck off me, bro.
Let's do it the right way. Let's do it the right way. Okay?
Whatever's on your
Just stay
conscience, bro.
there.
Because you know your firearm is not supposed to be out like that,
Exactly. He doesn't know what's in the back seat.
Come on,
Okay?
bro.
Miss, it's not even that.
Bruh.
I'm on the phone.
Listen, I can't
I'm
talk
on
to
the
all of you at
phone.
once.
Miss, what happened is, he on the phone, I'm on the phone with my people. This man gonna come and grab me out the car. I stopped the car and everything, had my hands out the window. He gonna go grab me out the car because I'm on the phone. Because I'm on the phone.
I got it. We'll talk about all of this in a minute. Just let's bring it down.
I ain't gonna lie,
Let's bring
man. I
it way
want this
down.
badge number, but I don't care. I'm gonna
let's
take this
bring it-
pussy ass nigga to court.
bring it
I swear
way
to
down.
God. And when I
Let's
see
bring
him,
it
I
way
swear to
down.
God, bro. When I see him off of duty, all right.
Way down.
All right.
Way down.
All right. Pussy ass cracker, bro. You a pussy.
Way down. Way down. What happened to your car?
Somebody hit it. We got a police report on. I don't even know what that's at right now.
It's a Mercedes. God damn it, that is.
You a hating ass nigga. Hating. You was a hating ass nigga. You see somebody in a better car than your puss ass, you wanna stop a nigga.
Bottom of this.
I just wanna go home. Miss, all right, let me explain this to you. I just pulled out the yard.
Why are you yelling at me? I'm not yelling
I'm sorry. I just pulled out the yard.
Where
Right
you stay at?
in here, right in these apartments. I just came from picking him up from his house, literally right on that street. I'm coming from that stop sign this way. He coming this way. When his sign's already on.
He waited right there.
Waited until we passed by him, did a whole U-turn.
Okay, we'll figure out why that in a minute.
But no, I already understand why he did all that.
Why?
And then that Camaro that was just here, he even pulled him. He even stopped
It
him.
was a better understanding of you coming approach the car. You tapped the gun on the car and all that.
I didn't tap the gun.
Bro, I heard the gun tap on
That's
the
my
car.
hand, bro. I was telling you to roll down the windows.
But yeah, but
He
we was
did,
doing
but
it.
we was
He
doing
rolled
it.
the front and he was too busy on the phone instead of
What
rolling
you
the back
mean?
window.
But they roll down slow. You want to see it for
They were not.
yourself?
The phone
No, do you want to see it for
Just step back.
yourself?
Just step back.
There's no reason to fucking pull me. I ain't do nothing wrong. I ain't drive fast. I stopped at every stop sign. There's no reason to fucking pull me. I watched this dumbass nigga come around. Do what he a green ass cracker, bro.
Look at him, took my sock off, boy.
Like the police, bro. That's why nobody like y'all.
I like the police.
I don't care what you like, bro.
Come on,
I don't
bro.
like him. I like you, but I don't like this nigga.
Okay, we'll get to the bottom.
This nigga's like him. Think he got power.
I appreciate
So after aggressively trying to take the passenger out of the vehicle, when the officer could have simply stated, "Step out of the vehicle," he aggressively tried to take him out. The passenger attempted to get out of the vehicle. He just did not want to be snatched out of the vehicle, which who would? So upon trying to get out of the vehicle, you hear the officer scream at him, "Stay in the vehicle." So now you want him to stay in. And notice how he held his gun the entire time. These are teenagers. I mean, are they really listening? Probably not listening to everything you're saying because of your approach. Your de-escalation skills were, let's just call it for what it is, they were trash. They were horrible, right? So who's going to respond in a good way to those type of de-escalation skills, which really don't exist, at least not in this police officer. But the traffic stop, the answer to that, you never hear. It's never stated why they are on the side of the road and they're stopped and they're detained by police, with the police officer holding his gun for the entire duration of that traffic stop. This is the Miami-Dade Police Department. And for you guys who state, hey, yeah, he was supposed to get out of the car, I agree if an officer orders you out of the car. Two case laws on that. You have for the driver and for the passenger. For the driver, as we all know, Pennsylvania versus Mims. and for the passenger, Marilyn V. Wilson. But still, no one wants you to come over and grab them and snatch them out of the car. That's not going to work. That's a natural reaction. Learn how to de-escalate. What I do want to do is this. I want to read you guys 2 emails that I received from some cops, my old cop buddies. Yeah, I guess you can call them buddies. I don't know. But anyway, I want to read these emails and let you hear the type of emails that I get inside of my email, because I get a lot of them. This channel is not only watched by you guys, the viewers who support the channel, and I thank you, but it's also watched by a lot of cops. And this channel is reported, you know, on a very high level. And I know where it comes from. And that's why you may see several videos that are removed and I have to repost them, things of that nature. So it's a constant battle. It's a constant struggle. But I figured, hey, let's just start reading these emails. You know, obviously they want everyone to hear them. So that's why they send them. So I'll read them. Now, they never put their real names. I know where they're coming from though. Top number 1. Y'all sound like a bunch of punk ass bitches, privileged crybaby jackasses. Grow some balls, get a job, pay taxes, and be a real American. If you can't handle it, if you can't handle it and think you got it so bad, move your lily white or Negro ass to China, North Korea, or Russia. You won't last a week. I don't know. But obviously, he's pretty upset. And just by the things that are stated, I kind of believe, and I'm not sure, so don't quote me on this, but I think this one comes from Clayton County in Georgia. Just my hunch, my guess. Cop number 2. You fucking douchebag. I've never been called a douchebag, by the way. You fucking douchebag. You couldn't make it as a police officer. You're a scary little bitch. Beyond your little fan base of haters, everyone knows you're a punk pussy that couldn't make it. You support criminals. The criminals I support are the people who want to stand up for their rights. You're a criminal. Now that's amazing. You support criminals. You are the problem. You are probably one yourself. Explains why you couldn't handle being a police officer. And I'm stumbling over these emails. Explains why they couldn't be one either, because they can't write. Of course, you're going to blame racism or some dumb I'm the victim shit. You're nothing but a fucking loser, and I hope one of those criminals you support fucks you up one day. Well, it's pretty vulgar. And no, I never blamed racism for the reason of, me walking away from the department. I blamed me wanting to be a good person and not violate the rights of many. And I saw way too much happening within the department, and it was pretty corrupt. So I decided to go on a different path. Had nothing to do with racism. At least not that I know of. So, but anyway, those were 2 of the police officers who felt it in their heart to reach out and write me. And I just wanted to share their emails so you guys could, check it out, But anyway, as they come in, I'll continue to read them. So the more I get, I'll let you guys know. Just thought I'll share. But again, make sure you know your rights. Always report the police, because we see and we can now hear what they truly think. If you stand up for your rights, you are a criminal. With that being said, We the People University, signing off.